All right, this is week 54, quiz number 1. So they want to expand their flower garden, which has number side lanes, by attaching a semicircular section to one of the garden sides, as shown below. The sum of the possible areas is 384 plus 50 pi. What's the sum of its possible perimeters? So let's set the length equal to L and width equal to W. And then if the semicircle is on side L, then the perimeter will be L plus 2W plus 1 over half plus L over 2 pi. Let me fix that. Plus L times pi over 2. So that's for the case 1, if the semicircle is on side L. Now for this case, if the semicircle is on side W, then it'll be 2L plus W plus pi times W over 2. So we add these two together, which will give us the total perimeter. We will get 3L plus 3W plus L plus W times pi over 2. So that's after we added these two together, we'll get this, which is the total perimeter. And then now we could find that if you add the two surface area, the areas of the boxes, then we will get 384, because that is a number that's not multiplied by pi. So 2 times L times W equals to 384, because that's just the two boxes added together. And then now for the area of the two semicircles is 1 over 2 times L over 2 squared times pi plus W over 2 squared times pi. And so this is using the area of a circle, which is pi r squared. And in this case, R is L over 2 and also W over 2. And so that will equals to 50, because we could just divide pi on both sides. And then so now we could just this is 50 pi. So now we could just divide both sides by pi and isolate L and W. So that will be L over 4, L squared over 4 plus W squared over 4 equals to 50 times 2 is 100. So multiply both sides by 4. L squared plus W squared equals to 400. And so now we can combine these two equations and then see that 2 LW plus L squared plus W squared equals to 400 plus 384 equals to 784. And then we could make this into a quadratic equation. L plus M squared equals to 784, which is 28 squared. So take the square root of both sides. L plus M equals to 28. And then we can plug it into this equation right here. So 3L plus 3W plus L plus W times pi over 2 equals to 3 times 28 because L plus W is 28, and if you combine these two equations, it'll just be 3 times L plus W. So 3 times 28 plus 28 pi over 2 equals to 84 plus 14 pi. So this will be our answer. So this is week 54, quiz number 4. So paintbrush is swept around both diagonals of a square to produce this shape. And this is half of the square's area. What's the ratio of the side length of the square to the brush width? So let's just make the side length of the square equal to 1. So that means the area of the square will also be 1. And that means each of these triangles will be added together will be half. So which of the square's area, which is 1 over 2, and 1 over 2 divided by 4 is 1 over 8. So each of these areas of the white triangles is 1 over 8. And the side lengths of the white triangle will be 1 over 2 because area of a triangle is width times height over 2. And then since these are isosceles triangles, that means that 1 over 2 times 1 over 2, which is 1 over 4, divided by 2 is 1 over 8, which is the area. So now we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the hypotenuse. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we just say 2 times 1 over 2 squared equals c squared. So 1 over 2 equals to c squared. C squared equals to square root of 2 over 2. So that's the hypotenuse, which is this side right here, which is square root of 2 over 2. Okay, so now let's draw this dotted line right here. Now let's find this side right here. And since this dotted line cuts this side into half, that means this side will be 1/2 minus square root of 2 over 4, because it's just half the square length minus half of the hypotenuse length, which is square root of 2 over 4. And then we could draw this triangle right here, which is the width of the brush. And then we'll just use the Pythagorean theorem again. So 2 times 1 over 2 minus square root of 2 over 4 squared equals to c squared, which is the width. So we'll just calculate this. So let's have a common denominator. It'll be 2 times 2 minus square root of 2 over 4 squared. And let's square this out. 4 minus 4 minus that's 4 square root of 2 plus 2, and all of that over 16. And then we multiply this by 2. So this equals to, and we'll combine the like terms. So 6 minus 4 square root 2 over 8, which is 3 minus 2 square root of 2 over 4 equals to c squared. And c squared will equal to this. And if you simplify that, c will equal to square root of 2 over 2 minus 1 half. And you could verify this by squaring this right here. So you'll get, if you square this right here, you'll get 2 minus 2 root 2 plus 1, which is just the numerator. And then the denominator squared, obviously, is just 2 squared, which is 4. So now let's take the square length, side length of the square, which is 1, over c, which is the width of the brush. And you'll get that, just flip it around, is 2 square root 2 plus 2. Okay, so this is week 54 quiz number 5. In equilateral triangle ABC, point X is on segment AB, such that XB over XA is 1 over 3. What is the ratio of CX to AX? So let's first draw X over here. And since XB over XA is 1 over 3, let XA equal to the variable Y. And then XB will equal to Y over 3. The total length of AB is Y plus Y over 3 equal to variable S. So 4Y over 3 equals to S. So Y will equal to 3S over 4. So XA is 3S over 4 and XB is S over 4. So XA is 3S over 4 and XB is S over 4. So now we need to use the properties of the equilateral triangle to find CX. This one right here. We can use the fact that any altitude in an equilateral triangle will also serve as the median and an angle bisector. So consider the altitude from C to AB. This will divide ABC into two 30, 60, 90 triangles. The altitude right there into two 30, 60, 90 triangles, and the angles and the side lengths, the ratio are 1 square root of 3 and 2. So let's place point D over here where the altitude from C meets AB. So that means AD is equal to DB equal to S over 2. Because this is just S over 4 from DX is just S over 4. So AD and DB are both S over 2. That means CD will equal to S times square root of 3 over 2 using the Pythagorean theorem. S square root of 3 over 2. Okay, and then we'll find the length of CX. So since we know that CD is S times square root of 3 over 2, we use the Pythagorean theorem. So S squared 3 over 2 squared plus s over 4 squared equals to c squared. So if you square this out, it'll be s over 16 squared plus 3 s squared over 4. Wait, sorry. This is s squared over 16 plus 3s squared over 4. This will equal to we'll have the same common denominator. So s squared over 16 plus 12s squared over 16 equals to 13s squared over 16. And take the square root. It will be s square root 13 over 4. And then we'll take the ratio. This is side cx. We'll take the ratio of this, cx to ax will equal to s square root 13 over 4 over 3s over 4, which is square root 13 over 3. And so that's our answer, the square root of 13 over 3.